Hello there, my brothers and sisters, and welcome to the Tatooine world where we have the galaxy's finest food, women, beaches, and oh, I forgot to mention, hate crimes like Order 66. Thanks, Darth Vader. Recently, I've been kind of curious what types of things that I'll find across the internet, so I've been browsing and I found 3 Star Wars ripoffs that almost nobody knows of. Except for you, because I'm going to tell you about them right now. So hop in my ship, the Millennium Hulk, strap in your seatbelts, because we're going to the hardware store to talk about hardware wars. First off, to copy the Star Wars name and just replace Star with hardware must mean that it's going to be a film for the ages. And this came out in 1978, 18 months after the original Star Wars, so it's ancient, bruh. But we first cut to the androids RT Deco, who's R2D2, and 4Q2, who's based off C3PO. And these androids are just in the ship talking, having a great time. And RT Deco's like, whoa, this boring. Let's go to other planet.
Wait a minute, where are you going? Oh dear, I'm going to regret this.
And then wind up on a desert planet that's just full of sand. And I don't know, but for some reason, I swear the editor made a mistake, because why is there a mystery woman in a bikini in the background of the scene? Why is a bikinied woman in my Star Wars scene? I'm just imagining she's a lady suntanning on vacation. She looks in the distance and she just sees the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. And she's like, nope, not today. Let me get the fuck out. Then out of nowhere, we get introduced to the main character, Fluke Starbucker, who's actually dismantling RT Deco and 4Q2. And then he decodes a message from Princess Android.
Help me, Augie Ben Doggy. You're my only hope. You're my
Golly.
Save me. I need help. Get the hell over here right now. Save me, bitch. And as that happens, a man named Augie Ben Doggy. Yeah, Augie Ben Doggy spawns like an NPC.
Your father wanted you to have this.
Golly willikers.
And just hands Fluke a lightsaber. He's like, here you go. Take it. I feel like Fluke isn't asking enough questions about Augie Ben Doggy because 1, why are you in my house? 2, why are you handing me a flashlight? And 3, who the fuck are you? He takes the lightsaber and in the most gangster way, my boy Fluke drives to meet the infamous ham salad. And he drives in a car that looks like it's modded by a 6-year-old in Grand Theft Auto 5, because why does his car have 6 radiators on the side of it? I guess you could say it's pretty cool. I'm trying to do jokes in my video.
Watch your step, son. This place can be a little rough.
It's too weird in here. I can't go in here.
Stay calm, my boy. We've got to find a pilot.
They go to the bar to meet ham salad, and like I said before, this was made in the 70s, so when they walk in and the camera cuts to their point of view, all we see is that classic bad boy mullet, baby. Even on the women, this is mullet nation. Men, women included, they got a mullet, it doesn't matter. And as they're slowly approaching him in his spray-painted Cookie Monster Chuchilla.
There's our man.
What is that? The one issue with this is that everything is lip synced really bad and the audio is horrible. So their lines and their words almost never match up. And it's like almost the majority of the budget went to the costumes because they look pretty decent. They were just like, oh, the audio? We don't care about that. We'll fix that shit in post, bro. Just record them talking like this. And we'll take care of it. Newsflash. They never took care of it. I just think if you're gonna pay homage to something and you're making a little bit of fun of it, the least thing you can do is to have proper audio.
They're still back there. Does this thing do light speed?
Hold on.
Additionally, as the group head to Darth Vader's ship, who's obviously a ripoff of Darth Vader, we cut to him talking to Princess Android, who's captured. He's going on a spiel about how he wants to destroy every planet. And the first he wants to destroy is a planet called Basketball, which is just as it sounds. It's a basketball floating in fucking space. I just imagine Darth Vader had a bad experience watching High School Musical. He was like, God, get your head in the game. And he slipped while he was watching the shit in the shower. And he probably busted his head, which is why he actually needs the helmet. And I can see why he wanted to destroy his planet basketball now. Thanks, Troy Bolton. Thank you. Break left, break right. Darth Vader, eat my dick tonight.
basketball is a peaceful planet.
So Augie Ben Doggy feels that disturbance in the atmosphere because Darth Vader actually does destroy planet basketball. And he said he feels it in what he calls the farce, which is their version of the force. But in actuality, it's just a little headache.
Did you feel a great disturbance in the force?
No, just a little headache.
So as millions die, he's just like, oh, Wow. That's very cool. Next we get to my favorite scene where the rebels are actually listening to a commander give his input about how they're going to destroy Darth Vader's ship. And as they're doing that, out of nowhere, miraculously, a photo of a naked woman pops up. So I don't know if that was accidentally taken from his Hidden Photos album or if he wanted to like inspire the other rebel workers before they actually went out to potentially die in battle. So maybe that was a good plan for the commander. Show some boobies, show some titties, defeat the Empire, and hit the gritty. But what the hell? Later we cut to Augie Bundagi after he disables the tracker in the Death Star, and as he's slowly backing up, trying to not get caught by Darth Vader, guess who he bumps right into?
What the?
I know that ain't who I think it is.
It's Darth Vader. We see them fight with their paper mache lightsabers. And Augie Bundagi tells the group, he's just like, leave, don't stay here, leave without me. Which they do.
Go on without me, I'll be all right.
See you later, you martyr.
We never see Augie Bundagi or Darth Vader ever again. These characters just vanish off the face of the earth. Is Augie Bundagi dead now? Are they having a British Tea Party? Did he help them claim that Planet Basketball is a tax write-off? I guess we'll never know. That's Hardware Wars. This had faster pacing than a TikTok, but that's not here anymore. So can we all just have a moment of silence for it? I'm just fucking kidding. That shit came back 14 hours later, baby. Yeah! But the plot for Hardware Wars was basically non-existent. Granted, it was like a glorified 10-minute trailer that ended up making $1 million in the box office regardless. So it probably was the most profitable trailer of all time. That couldn't be legal back in the 1970s, right? Like it had to be some kind of money laundering scheme. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call the stormtroopers to come and solve the situation because the next parody we're gonna be watching is called Troops. Now it's just like the show Cops, but instead of cops, it's men dressed as stormtroopers patrolling the planets in the Empire's galaxy. Off the jump, we get introduced to the captain of his squad named Janix Bach, and he basically sounds like a soccer mom.
You like the small town feeling you get around here. We know everybody, and I feel I can really make a difference here.
And at first, he seems like a super nice guy who really cares about his job and doing right by the citizens in the galaxy. Let's be real, we've been more inclined to listen to a stormtrooper than a real cop. Hello, can I help you? Yeah, we got a call from your next door neighbor, Mr. Moore. He said you stole his dual wield lightsaber and he'd like it back. Do you have his, Yeah, buddy, I don't even know what you're talking about. I can't even use the Force, so why the fuck, motherfucker, put your hands up. I'm not playing this game with you. No. Oh. Okay, fine, I'll be back. Okay. Get a load of that guy. For real? Knocking again? I told you I don't have the fucking lightsaber. Hello, Mr. Stormtrooper, sir. What do you need? That cop before me sucked so bad, so they sent me instead. Be honest with me. Do you have Dr. Mo's lightsaber? His helmet looks so cool. You know what? Let me do the right thing today. I'll give him the lightsaber. Yeah. You know what, sir? I'm gonna be honest with you. I have Mr. Mo's lightsaber. Here you go. Great. Thanks. Also, you're under arrest. And also this. I'm the fucking cop from earlier, you dumb jack. Fuck. Wait, what the? So the captain switches from nice and wholesome to interrogating a Jawa because he thinks that he stole an android from the Imperial Army.
Whose droid is this? It's your cousin's. What I'm gonna do now is place you under Imperial arrest. Hey, am I talking to you? Now, if you move again, I'm gonna shoot you.
Pointing a gun at a sweet old Jawa is an act of war. He doesn't just do that. He tries to sympathize with the Jawa like, oh, I have a wife and the kids too. So maybe we can get along on that front.
I got a wife and kids too, but you don't see me out here stealing Imperial droids, now do you?
But then he points a gun at him and threatens to shoot him, and then he blows his fucking head off.
I got him.
Like a real stormtrooper if he was a cop. Makes stormtroopers great again. And the funniest thing is that just like a typical cop, the captain's just like, turn that body cam off and now!
Shut it off. Shut it off.
Darth Vader's PR team can't handle all this shit. They already had to deal with Order 66. Captain Janix Bach. Cool it! And then we learned that the two Jawas that were killed by the captain didn't even steal an Imperial droid. They just stole the droid from a kid from school. So I guess that's worse? Later on, we see another stormtrooper cop whose name is Officer Damon Mont, and he's being summoned because there's a domestic disturbance call between the aunt and uncle of Luke Skywalker.
I've had it with him. He keeps lying to Luke and me.
That's ridiculous.
Hey, I'll talk to you in a second. Right now I'm talking to your wife.
We immediately see him change from a nice, charismatic person to a condescending individual because anytime he talks to Beru, which is Luke's aunt, he's just like, bruh, I don't want to hear any more of her shit. Look, Beru, we know your fucking house by heart. We know how to get to here by heart. That should be embarrassing. What do you want? I'm sick of you and your husband and your shit. What? Officer Mott tries to calm Beru down, and I love how the uncle is just sitting there like, bro, I don't know what's going on with my girl. She tripping. She been doing this for forever. I literally do nothing. Take her away. It's like, get the fuck away from me. Officer Mott, he is like, I want them to both die. And Beru is like, can you please, let me go with you. Spend a night in jail.
Do you want us to take you somewhere tonight, huh? Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
She's like, okay, cool. But Beru's not having that, buddy. And as they're doing that, she pulls out a bomb. Today she decided that, I'm gonna crash out.
Should have seen this coming.
She blows up herself and Luke's uncle because, like I told you before, buddy, she's fucking crazy. Officer Mott's probably like, yes, finally. Thank you to the Force. Even though I'm not a Jedi, thank you. And that's it. Now, besides it's looking like they recorded on a super grainy potato, this probably was one of my favorite ones because it was just such a unique idea. Combining Star Wars and then cops into one singular parody is just like extremely unique, and I thought it was very well executed. Only issue I had was that like it just looked like kind of like dog shit the way it was filmed. It was bad, but it was a good bad that's like, oh, I could sit down and watch this show like trash reality television on Netflix for maybe 8 hours on a weekend. That'd be great for me. Give me more. Also, can we just play a quick game real quick? Like, come on, let's go. Now I get that you might be 20 plus here. I'm 25, I don't care. Put your thumb up to the screen and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Okay, look, that's the next parody we're gonna be talking about. It's called Thumb Wars. Now this asks the ethical question, if Star Wars weren't human beings, how would they be if they were thumbs? We open up with the Thumb Billion Resistance being attacked, and C-3PO and R2-D2 are like, to stop this war on our ship, let's offer up the princess.
We need a bargaining chip. Ooh, the princess. What a marvelous idea.
So they lure the princess to the Black Helmet Man, and when they do, their reaction, it actually gets destroyed.
We'll keep you completely safe.
This is the droid that promised to deliver her.
What? Let's get out of here.
Oh shit, you caught me. You got me. Then we see a version of another Luke Skywalker who in this version is probably the worst of all three because he's just a giant ass baby who throwing food around.
You're becoming a fine specimen of a man, Luke.
You don't care about me. You don't know who I am inside.
They're just trying to encourage him the whole time like, wow, Luke, you're actually super cool. But he's just like, no, I don't want to hear any of it. Fuck you guys. I'm just thinking, how is that good Jedi material? You think you're ready for one of these, buddy? This Luke is ass. He's not ready for this type of power. I might have to stick it in his ass. So another Obi-Wan spawns in again, and instead of calling him Obi-Wan, he's actually called Oba-Dee-Ba-Doobie-Doobop in this, and that's just too hard to say, so I'm just gonna say Obi. Okay, Obi. So Obi and Luke, they see the Princess Bunhead's message.
Help me, Ooby Dooba Noobie.
Scan back. What do you see?
Luke, that's your sister, bro. Like, have some common decency. And Obi, if you can sense that Luke is a Jedi, he got the power, you know that's Darth Vader's son, why would you sit up there and watch his sister's hoo-ha in a hologram with him and be licking your tongue out? Okay, are the Jedi just like freaks of nature, or are they just horny? I'm thinking about joining the dark side because that might have just turned me off to the very idea of being a good Jedi if they that freaky. Darth Vader, sign me up. So Luke walks back into his house after that one-sided argument that he had with his parents earlier, and when he walks in, he sees that they've been clipped, which is because their thumbs, you can guess what that means, they're fucking dead because nothing makes sense anymore. But on the real, I'm gonna need to rethink cutting my nails. Like, I'm about to be like the girl from Guinness World Records book. I'm gonna have my nails out this long. You'll understand why. If you see me next to this lady in the book, you'll understand why. And as I told you before, Obi-Dee-Ba-Doobie-Doobie-Doobop is a super freak, and here's another clip why.
Touch your tongue to mine.
What?
Okay.
Your tongue. Touch it to mine.
Why?
to make it all official. Never mind then, we're off.
Obi's like, hey, bruh, you looking real good with them young Jedi lips. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and give me a kiss with your tongue. Who the hell knew that thumbs could French kiss? It's just weird to see how freaky the writer is. It's better to see the majority of these scenes be played out by thumbs than actual humans, because I feel like I'd actually want to scream. But since it's thumbs, I'm like, okay, I just punch myself instead.
If you need a pilot, I'm the best there is. That's gonna cost you. I don't take money, only girly giggles.
Okay, first of all, gross.
That'll do for the advance. Let's go.
Han Solo's just like, giggle boys, go ahead and giggle for me. No, bro, we not giggling for your stinky ass. Just give me a ride. You want me to giggle to save the universe? Obi-Wan fights the Black Helmet Man and he loses, and Luke is inspired to go train with Yoda on a different planet. But in this universe, Yoda, he's not proud of him. He's like, you know, you're not good. The entire ship is laughing at Luke training.
Am I a master now? Sure. Great.
Why are you even trying? You're not good. You need to give up your dreams. But in the end, Luke and his team go attack the Thumb Death Star, and because Luke has almost no character growth, he cries the entire time that he's fighting. And you know how they have that classic line in every Star Wars movie, like, I am your father. They went balls deep and they said, no, we're gonna do something a little bit different.
Luke, I am your mother.
She is actually Luke's mother in this universe. She got the pink dress on, looking all sexy. Damn. She shows off her skin tight body. Han Solo hits her off with a ship and immediately kills her. So that was very short-lived. Rest in peace, Black Helmet woman. Thank you. Your galaxy will never forget your sacrifice. And that's the end of the movie. Now I'll admit, the only saving grace of this movie is when the lightsabers coming from the top of their heads. It's pretty fucking cool. I gotta admit, like that was a unique design choice. So that's been all 3 Star Wars parodies. Let me know which one you like the best. I'm gonna say that my favorite one was the Troops parody. It just hit home different. It was too fire, bro. I love cheesy fun projects and I love cheesy fun parodies. So to watch these was just like incredible, because at the end of the day, it's not serious at all. The majority of these are bad, but yeah, they still have some fun elements to them that make them fun to watch. I'm glad y'all like to watch it with me. So subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I have a lot of content out there, and I see that 90% of you watch my videos, but you still aren't subscribed. Like, what's going on, man? I thought we had something real, bro. But yeah, this year is gonna be awesome. I'm Fonzae, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you real soon. Peace out.